Ash out of the way of Frank's damage and his super potentially. The second siege bot comes in. Response provides blocking duty for that huge bot. Guido charging up the damage, locks away. He will not be able to block the bot today as it continues to trickle down on the Ike. Final siege, INTZ have a belt lead, which is slowly diminishing.
Yeah, this combination of Coop to Ace with the pulls and Cypher with the smashes is just troublesome for Guido and Marcel to do anything about, and the pin again with the cross mouth is there. PSG have got full control and are banking bolts like it is no tomorrow, Trip.
If it hits the last siege, we have to call it at that point, Ark. 9 bolts to 4. The final siege bot of the 2020 season will be spawned, and PSG are your Brawl Stars World Champions!
The bot is thick and fast. INTZ are demoralized, sitting in the spawn. Coop to Ace gets one final pull, and that is it. It is done. PSG Esports are your Brawl Stars 2020 World Champions.
Training down, but MMA coming back in. Would need to hit these shots, keep Tensai low. Coop wasting no time, no hesitation to get in, but as soon as that is happening, Chitambo now is back in his position here. Navi have got to go more than the aggressive. They've got to be cautious to not overly defend this.
Alright, things slowing down a bit until Chitambo jumps in. That's a massive amount of damage pouring down on that blue save. 35% of HP left, and Chitambo is still going. More damage, 27%.
My word, the pressure now mounting. Tensai has got his super as well, and Chappy, everyone is pretty much buffed up. Chitambo can't be far away from super now. Navi have got to defend for their lives here. Everything on the line, it's all kicking off.
The push is coming through, and Chappy is on the save. Can he dish out the last couple of shots? It's not possible just yet. Still a bit off space, but the tempo has the super available. If he can get the jump in, this could be massive. Jump in, damage doesn't connect, and he goes down.
10% is all that's left for the final push. Coming in, a shot here and a shot there. Teddy, what? They're gonna do it.
Oh, that's gonna be it. And there you have it. Zeta Division or your world champ.
It's neck and neck. It couldn't be closer. The shield, though, available to Tensai is going to encourage a big, meaty push coming in for the objective.
And Chappy doesn't have the durability, that's a problem. Tensai might need to think about using that super pretty soon. Zeta Division 0 playing it safe, but they need to get that percentage. It's even again. Zeta Division 1 bring it back to 62 apiece. Drop the base thrown down, but it's going to be dispatched just as quickly. Goku misses the empowered shot. A second one going wayward here. And Chappy going to get shielded now as he goes forward. The Crow is diving, and he can't find the kill. Kenji will tick down in health, though that poison will tick. One more shot would have been enough to do it, but this gives Zeta Division 0 a chance to stay on the point. 82, almost for them. Zeta Division 1 now regroup a little more, but they move up once more. There is a Rocket Rain available here for Kuru. He's going to let it go to the right-hand side of the map. 87 now. We've got 26 seconds left in the round. Goku's trying to push this right-hand side. Chitampo's down. This could be it. The dive is there for Zeta Division 0. And it turns out, when you divide by 0, you get a problem you can't solve. Zeta Division 0 are your 2022 Brawl Stars World Champions.
Not drop the ball, Gary. There, a lovely jump on that right-hand side. The break from Naui, that left-hand side exposed. Zaldo on the save. It's going to get a world of damage. Oh, look at 16. Stands as well.
47.
Oh, my word. It's
47.
going down so quickly. And ST men are fighting.
Down to 22 now, we are in a race, and looks like Gero is committed to going after the STMN safe. Eventually Zeta can defend, they stay the STMN off. Now they've got to deal with Gero, they get him. 24% plays 16. There's a good chance of this next push could be the last. Who wins out in mid? Meow able to find the pick on Sands here, and Gero's back. He's diving in, he's looking for the safe, and Zeta Division are the Alpha and the Omega. Inevitable.
Not going to be popping Gadget just yet, wants to reserve it slightly. They're ignoring it. Chitambo is on the safe. He is marked up and he is getting consistent damage in for Crazy Raccoon.
Crazy Raccoon are ahead now. The Kenji gets to have his way with the safe and brings Luki down. Humble have got to respond. Super there from Semantic onto the safe for Crazy Raccoon. A slim lead here for Humble. Luki has a second bite of the apple. Still trying to get this Kenji out of the way. It's even at 67 apiece.
A nice takedown there from Boss, and he kept his own life in the process. Not an easy thing to do there, as Semantic was low himself and couldn't necessarily tank. Good taps to the left-hand side. Moya low now, forcing out the Ego, but the Ego goes down so quickly. Great mark again from Luki, popping the hypercharge, and they secure the right side of Tensai.
Here we go.
Semantic going in, nice hypercharge and some great damage along the way. The time is ticking.
11 seconds left in the game. Sitampo has to go for a super to dodge his shot, but Boss is going to be there at Tensai with a hyper. No turret to use. Humble, 50%. Crazy Raccoon have fallen short. And here we have 3 Humble guys who just happened to be the best Brawl Stars team in the world.
Meow getting some shots through, but not enough to shift Luminosity away from this position. Patchy coming forward, Mortar down. Salty Barrel to tank as well, but it's just not enough. Luminosity still ticking forwards.
Gino making a hero's effort right now up top, finally falls, but Charles, Patchy are in the mid. 95, 98, 99, 100 in a West #1 seed have taken a set. This is not over yet. No super for Charles, and he has to be careful here. Has to balance these phase shifts very carefully. Does now have a speed. A kill going down, and now some Sandstorm as well. A gym on the ground for them here, and they're dangerously close to countdown.
LG in 1, Gero gotta be close to a super, but Charles gets the 10th phase shift out of his range. Hypercharge gets him into a good spot, but now it's used. We see Patchy going up top, trying to take some of them down, deflate this aggression that they're gonna be bringing in, but now the loose super's there. Almost gets the freeze, but Sandstorm, super from Chino, we're going to set 5. Early lead, 20-second goal, and it's convincing from Zeta, but now LG bounce into speed. They're getting forwards, but the realm for Patchy, 1v1 versus Meow, Twister on the defensive side, double pull. He misses the shot. It's the wall, but still 3v1 should be a goal. Evened out, and it comes down.
Now SK Gaming are catching up. They're in the lead. Joker able to get a super on Gero, basically rendering the Lily useless for the time being. 94% and counting. Joker and Yoshi stacked up. Here comes Zeta Division, but it's too little, too late. Say, way ahead.
Gero, the last man standing, holding on to a super and a glimmer of HP. Yoshi holding down the fort in the mid. Joker, impeccable defense
90.
here, and they're climbing almost to 100.
95.
Indestructible, it's down to Joker here. A few
One
more
more.
percentage points will do the trick. A dice in from Lana, and SK Gaming tie Mister with a chance here.
Leonard back off spawn though. Joker under pressure. Lets the super go. Can't dodge the Kenji super. Goal!
And here Joker deliberating what to do. Meow, fist
Dangerous.
flying, dives in. Meow intercepts. Joker
He
survives. Yoshi has the hypercharge. He has to push forward. 13 on the clock.
10
Yoshi,
seconds.
an open net. He slides it through.
Purpose of winning the set now. Have to do it in extra innings. Here comes Gero, supering forward. Yoshi with a hypercharge just for the base stats, apparently. Nobbing in his fate, goes for a super. Leonard taken down, and Gero from out in front.
Dodges though. The counter. A sharpshooter shot connects, but Gero's one away.
Here comes Leonard, big super. It's massive. And it strips all the gems from Zeta Division. Meow can only look on now as Leonard gets away with the heist of the century.
There's the big play that they needed. Tara makes it count when it matters most. SK Gaming coming alive here in game #1 of set 4. And now they're one away.
He's on the outside looking in.
And SK Gaming have 10 gems in Joker's pocket. And Zeta Division see the writing on the wall. Guess what, Brawl Nation?
Here we go.
EMEA's giving you your very best. Set 5. Joker now, shot clock available. 1 kill possibly
go.
away from day #3. Lana in position. Yoshi flanks. Now he on the left hand.
Gadget
In.
pop.
Yoshi looking for get him in position. This could be a rewrite of the previous game. It's Lanavi
time.
chasing him down. And they've done it! SK Gaming! If you want to seize the crown, you have to dethrone the Kings! SK Gaming!
On Pioneers, not going in too aggressive too early, trying not to feed as much into pain as he's probably the best person to have on that defense. Eradicated now, super pass from Semantic, and Lukey will be the one to score it! Gadget as well, but has got to connect the shots to be able to get his stacks higher. And now Lukey goes straight in, sees the opportunity, hypercharge there, slams seconds to the wall, and should be able to walk it in! Hub will do it and get another. Second's been feeding really quite heavily into Semantic. Now the hypercharge from Payne connects to Lukey, and Juan Carlos is there! The chance with Pioneers, but a nice reset there from Semantic. And it's not over just yet. They're sitting there, second just hovering, going to be going into his pocket, not ideal, but when you're on countdown, it doesn't matter. Pioneers are doing work, but can Humble get a reset?
Semantic bringing Juan Carlos low, no more sandbags available, and second best pinned in the top portion of the map. Nowhere to run now, and the three members from Humble closing down. Roll goes in, but Paint's gonna fall down. Semantic has the super, down goes Juan Carlos, and they have the count on the blue side. Second best goes low thanks to the kooky bumper, and he falls too. Humble running away with it.
7 seconds remain, and for the Pioneers, it could be all over. There's a magic hand, but the HP is not going to be there. It doesn't connect, and the shield is perfect from Lukey, and Humble proceed to the semi-finals.
Pushing up this right side, and Tensai is going to take full advantage. Now that Elevator back in their spawn, this is when the squeak actually starts to become a problem.
Zeus trying to push out of spawn. Knows he's going to take a bit of damage from Tensai to do so. Luffy gets up close. Tensai pops that hyper. Luffy won't be able to get away, but Zeus is there. 1-for-1. Tensai doubles down. Elevate still have a 2-star lead now in the last 10 seconds of the round.
Excellent tanking play from Elevate over here as RBM was reduced to super low HP, but Squeak is bound to start coming around this right side. Everyone's closed in. They got to get a kill. Oh, and a buzzer beater finish for Crazy Raccoon. A blue star victory to start this one off with a comeback.
Fate are getting back towards their spawn, and Tensai now starting to posture a little more aggressively. RBM avoids most of this poke damage, but Zeus needs to be careful. He's marked up. Luffy wants to go in, slowed up, tailspin, still gets him there. Tensai is felled, and Elevate have a 2-star lead heading into the last 10.
As long as Luffy stays alive here on the back right, then all should be good for Elevate. But we gotta see Tensai on the Squeak come around and close them in. RBM looking for the close range matchup on the left side. Kill on a Moya, critical. Elevate, bring it back.
Right there, classic example of the power of mode. Oh, they're coming.
Tensai storming the right side. Luffy definitely pinched. Zeus trying to fire down some suppressing fire, but Site Tampo shrugs it all off. Little lane switch here with the final gadget from Luffy. It's getting desperate. 10 seconds left. RBM going for the Hail Mary play. No kill. Yes, as he pops out of the super. Elevate still lead by just 1 star, and takedown on Site Tampo, and Elevate takes set 1.
At a lead. Zeus with a hypercharge. Moya disintegrates though. This is looking bad. Colette out of the picture as well. Dive in from Tensai. Looking to deal with Luffy. Fair enough, but Crazy Raccoon safe is down to 29%.
Tensai's going to lock himself in this back right corner where he has to be addressed. He's a top bow in. Whoa! Denied, but the ego still hits. 14% remains, and 5 seconds is not enough time for Elevate to get to Crazy Raccoon's high safe.
Inside that super, 3% separates these teams.
Zeus is still the guardian of mid. They need to get over 3% here to take the win, and they don't have much time to get there. Moya already 10,000 health strong, ready to push up mid, has that super at his disposal, gonna put it on the right side. Sita Tampo has the super as well. Tensai, who's gonna get that super on the safe. Elevate have to commit, but they cannot touch this thing, and Crazy Raccoon gets set 2.
Here.
So far, they still have their backs against the wall, just like in the last round. Luffy does have the utility of his super available. RBN tried to get some on the right side, didn't manage to do much. Moya is equipped with the super. That's going to be dangerous for Elevate. They don't have much health to work with, and they certainly don't have a way of escaping from a gene pull. Moya is super low. Tensai, and with the hypercharge, a team wipe as he snaps to the right side. Who's is looking pretty dangerously low over there. We'll also see Moya swap lanes over to the left side, trying to get a jump on RBM once the poison forces him forward.
Zeus spamming pins to Tampo there. Gets him to come forward. Okay, RBM, hypercharge at the ready. It's raining rockets. Chitampo able to walk out. Look at that. What a magic hand. What a pick up on Zeus. RBM's in trouble now. Another Gus Super to try and keep the Brock in the fight, and RBM's going to try and come forward. But Crazy Raccoon will not be denied.
On trap is on. Zeus trying to stay alive. Jump in from Site Tampo and completely nullified.
There it is, another super from RBM. And Elevate struggle early on this set, but now starting to bring things back. 95% and counting. A set 5 looming. Here comes Crazy Raccoon. They clear them off at 98. Luffy knows he just needs to stand here, and he does. We're going all the way.
Zeus, but but this next gem belongs to Moya. They will be able to take down Tensai in a pinch. Moya cannot take it, and he's forced to back up.
Now map control gets pretty critical here. That's why the Kenji goes aggressive. Luffy deep. Chitapo able to use the super to avoid the damage though when RBM plays back. That's the gem that starts the countdown. RBM hooks Tensai. What a connection! But Zeus goes down with the gems! Luffy's got to come forward now, but it's a countdown. 10 seconds left, but RBM is felled by the surge. Luffy's got to go in, but there is no shot, no hope. And Crazy Raccoon will take the first game.
This Draco was pivotal for Crazy.
Now map control for Elevate. Help from beyond pops so Moya can dodge any potential supers from the Gene. Here's Zeus lighting the map up. Tensai mostly being ignored, and Moya is down to 762. Almost catching on was Luffy, but now Tensai's a problem in that super form. Burns Luffy down. 9 gems for RBM though.
Moya's got to get 4 more gems here. He's going to go for it all the way to the back right. RBM's just out of range. Zeus trying to defend, and the hypercharge and super available for the Gene over here. Another pull. Moya at mid. He's going to have to defend Luffy. Manages to pick up the gem, but all of them spill onto the ground. Luffy with a 2-piece, and Elevator running it back.
And Elevate could walk away here with 13 gems and be secure in the knowledge that that'll be enough to win them the round. 5 seconds remain, but the zoning is too good for Elevate. Crazy Raccoon will have to let this one go to double match points.
It's required on the right side. RBM's going to need some help with Tensai over here. We'll see Luffy charge forward. CJ Tampo now with a hypercharge. Big damage on his Zeus and onto Luffy, but Elevate all gravitate towards this right side. Tensai going for the big play. Zeus towards the skies. RBM left all alone. A little more damage on Moya. Chitampo looking for gem number 10. Luffy's got to contest.
He can't. Chitampo back over the wall. Okay, countdown secured now. Elevate lose their gems. Luffy trying to go deep here, but Tensai ignores him as Moya throws down. And Crazy Raccoon, the kings that once were, will return to a World Semi-Finals to claim what was once theirs!
There as well, wasting some ammo, and Mara will clean that up quite nicely. Not too much pushback from rivals so far, as Reply Totem seems to have all control of the map. A super available over the right-hand side from Morian, already leveled up once as well. Not the best of starts for Rival Esports, and things need to change. Oh, a super from Chaos! We said watch out for it, and this is why!
They get the ball! A complete and utter T-Y, but it should be a straight, easy walkthrough. Mario will score it. Reply Totem making
Melty needs to get these levels up and get going, because Mori's already doing just that, and Maru decimating the opponents along with IKEA. Slow comes through with the unfriendly bushes. Vertical jump from Melty, which was baited out by Maru, who now gets hypercharged and powers on. Surely going to be able to get the kill, the pass up, and that is going to be game 1 to Totem.
very strong opening stuff from Reply Totem. They got a game, and don't feed anything more into it. You do not want to get your Gale having hypercharge on that defense.
Well, Super comes in with Squeak and a dash away from... Oh, great knockback though from the Gale. Pushes him straight onto that slowing effect of the Super. Twist used by Shoot to stop him going for him. But Chaos leads up shop. Maru's there for the pass to the mid. Or goes it himself, and Totem take another goal.
The thumb.
Now, Meow pops the hypercharge, starts firing the Cocoon, but Samantha comes out in the nick of time. Keep coming in, TP away. They're getting heals along the way on the side of Zeta, but no takedowns just yet. But they are forcing back Hubble into the wall. Samantha considering going forwards. Luffy is low. Boss as well goes in for a swipe, going to be forced out of mech. Can Zeta do it?
It's a rarity in Brawl Esports, let's be honest. But for Reply Totem, they've yet to drop the ball. Mario pushing forwards, gets that landed in his lap, getting a lot of scrutiny and Fine Shoe taking care of the pass. It's perfect, but the takedown is there. Melty came in clutch, and now has got an opportunity to be able to get this super shot, and he doesn't fail to miss. He gets the angle, and Melty is lurking. His full stacks on that surge. Maori low on the right-hand side. Maori with the full HP of that Rosa Pig, trying to force things back, but like Chaos falls, Maori's weak and weary. It's going to be down to Maori on this left-hand side, and it's not going to be enough. Maori quickly taken care of. Chaos tried his best, but he wasn't enough. And Rival Esports put one on the board.
Level 3 on the right, on the left-hand side, but Shu comes through, jukes a few shots beautifully. He's just buying time for Rival at this point. And with Kenji down, or at least up top, Melty has the hypercharge on the left, and this should be all rival.
Yeah, and Melty now pops the hypercharge and pushing his way forwards, but getting tapped up big time by a Chaos. Shu still stays standing! And for Rival E-Sports, they gain back a set! And we've got a...
Totem have so much to use here. The hypercharge and the shell shock from Shelly, the super from Chaos, down goes Shu, and the rest of them fall as well. Melty goes down as the last man on Rival, and Reply Totem team wipe to win game 1.
Making Snake Prairie look easy. Chaos going in for style points, and we'll get a nice lead. Not that they even needed one on the side of Reply Totem. Wonderful stuff. Aware to Maru's presence. Look at Chaos here, lurking behind Melty. It buys it as well. Catches the blue star, and Maru's about to run straight to Milk Rio. Double super, might even get a third, getting valuable hills there from Chaos. Well, look at this. A Grub Bomb comes in. The blue star is the only thing keeping Reply Totem here afloat.
Yeah, Chaos got the super just in time. Maru on this right-hand side might be picked off by these two players here. Slowed down, but Mori goes in, and no help on the backside. One shot, and hypercharge used by Milkrio to come and help his teammate out, and gets them the lead. Maru falls too, and Rival extend this game. Chaos providing the heals, not where he wants to be in this point in time. 20 seconds on the clock, and Rival Esports sitting pretty healthy at the moment. Totem starting to aggress now. The unfriendly bushes goes through, but only affects one member of Reply Totem. Backed into a corner as Totem start to aggress. Still 6 seconds on the clock. Tight Chaos goes in. The super from Mori. They get it done, but the trade, and he survives. All so low, but Rival equals.
The last going to be surviving only on Melty now on his super. Maori got his drill, going to be coming in at just the right time as well. Everyone low, but Milk Rio is going aggressive on Chaos, going aggressive on Maru as well, but Maori gets some stars. They are still behind by 2, but they find Melty, and that is enough to go on the retreat.
5 for Mori, 10 seconds, and Rival Esports need stars. Still ticking down, Maru steps out, Chaos coming aggressive, can he be picked up? Super in hand as well, and they add more. 16 to 10, and Totem go up.
That Maru would like to avoid. If they got the support, an ideal person to get rid of early now. Here comes the overcooks from Maru, and big, heavy taps on that left-hand side. We can go 3 versus 2, Chaos bouncing his tasks into the mid, keeping Melty low, magic hand from Maori. The Reply Totem are making it look so straight forward. The game is there, and it's now match point. This round for a place in tomorrow's semi-finals. For Reply Totem, this is a huge moment that Milk Rio might have survived, 789 HP, and Maru's going to continue to push his left-hand side. Got to be tread cautiously here. Rival Esports are pushed into a corner now. And when you're in a corner, you can bite back hard.
Hypercharge available for Melty. Gonna be able to get an increase move. Oh, pull comes in, gets on Shu, but he's not dead yet. Gets some good shots in. Melty starts to bounce out. He gets one and evens the score. Splash comes through, and Milk gets hit.
Semantic popping a hypercharge to try and get away. Doesn't matter though. Garo makes the connection, make it to Zeta Division. All 3 brawlers standing tall. It's just a lone Lookie trying to cook something up. Can't quite get there. Semantic though, able to intercept this ball from the grave. Dynamite pops off. It's gonna buy them enough time. Semantic, super shot available. Fires from downtown.
And Zeta now surely will take this set. We're going to be all tied up surely. I mean, it might go either way, but I just think there's surely enough time for Zeta to just jump on the zone if nothing else, right? I mean, it's going to be the case.
I hope so at this point, or something.
Curse!
Maybe something extremely wrong will happen. Honestly, might happen at this point with Boss here. They're going to need a pincher on the right, but Lukey's just holding that so strong. Garo goes down, and now locked in spot.
No way! These are in this. Humble cannot be serious right now, but they are really doing it. Tapping then into the hypercharge as well. Now he's low, now he goes down. Humble are bringing it back, and they've actually gone and done it. Whoa! Suzuki coming in. 1, 2, and now with his surefire shot on the goal as well. Beautiful from him.
3v1 over here. Unfortunately, they're facing into Jackie, but they can still manage to make it through. They just have to tank Suzuku, and he snipes the ball. Oh, he's going to run it to the other side.
That is absolutely disgusting. You can't be letting that happen to Suzuku with a beautiful
Beautiful takedown, steals the ball. Oh my word.
Have a near team wipe or nearly getting a goal. Instead, it's SK Gaming going the other way. I don't know about this time, though. Three brawlers standing tall right now for the red roster. They dropped the Gale NATO, the pushback as well. Unbelievable defense, and now a hypercharge from Anon. Coast to coast for Buzz. Swinging his way the other way. Grabs the ball, puts it in the net.
The aggressive 3-man in there, but it's Lanard finds the ball, and then the blustery blow comes in again. It's another defense. Maybe this might have time here. He's got no phase shift. He's got to depend on things. And now Joker comes in with the realm yet again. What are these defenses from SK? Unbelievable stuff.
Just continuously finding the defense. This was wild. And the fact that the ball just winds up over here, if the ball winds up virtually anywhere else, Arc, we're going to, when you go and Space Station are pushing forward, the damage booster is down, jumping in, but pulled in. Kyle Dog gets the upper hand, and Space Station Gaming, they take the kills, they take the match, they're going to Worlds.
The Gene Hypercharge just came back to bite for esports in the foot. And SSG couldn't be happier. Look at the celebrations. They can't believe it themselves. So happy to be going.
Hypercharge available as the Sands. Here comes that super thrown out. Bobby diving on in here, looking to do a lot of damage. The Twister thrown up to try and break up the positioning of the El Primo here. Tyrant sitting on the other side of it, cackling evilly. Zah's able to at least get the ball. Bobby can't walk it in though. Fade too tanky. He gets it. The equalizer is there, and STMN are one apiece, staying alive in Brawl Ball.
Once these walls come down, Amber and Rico got a little bit of a matchup favor. Fade looking for a super here. He finds it. He's moving Amber into this corner. Bobby can't punch his way in there. A super pass. He's done it with the back off. And it opens up. I think the better it caters towards Luminosity. They're going to have to utilize this entire combo in the left-handed. Chino, the wide open, has a super shot. Fire. Intercepted. Tyrant, perfect precision.
Too late. We need this. We need to see this again. What a crazy play from Tyrant. This man is insane at Carl.
It's wild. Like, Luminosity just scored. They should be pumped. That was unbelievable.
Fighting for their tournament lives. The speed coming through. Joker trying to close out. RHZ diving in for yet another one. Hypercharge grabs the kill. He's surviving. Dodging left and right. Unbelievable. Team on his back. Team Queso take us to 3.
On the Jackie, an elevator wipe from the map. Joker can just walk in.
No! What a fumble! You can't do that on the wall stage. It was such a free goal.
For Semantic to get greedy, long pull out for Melty. A double pull, and Shu takes him down.
When she has that super available, you will be blown up instantly. 10 seconds left, and SK Gaming trying to find a little bit of poke damage. Yoshi comes forward, super ready. Lana has to go in, hooked in, dive. There's going to be a jump from Yao. Still, SK Gaming come out on top. Full commitment, full trust, full force. To try and pressure Crazy Raccoon down before they think to come forward. Mark on Chitampo, Tenside over the star power. Scrappy's hitting hard, 49%. It's getting low. Moya in a prison. There it is! 3 seconds! He's got it!
We're unbelievable. It's so hard to bring any of these 3 gentlemen down. A perfect marker onto Moya as this fog starts to close into. Battle on the left-hand end. Long range, sharpshooters. A cutoff on the right. There's just enough of an opening. No, a reset of the wall. Herbal Tonic on the ground. Shots from Chaos in the mid. And Mari reevaluating. They're looking at Chitampo now. They know he's a threat. They gotta bring him down. Heels going in. Hypercharge galore. And it's CR holding on. Tensai survives. Game 1 for the Apex #1.
% left for Reply Totem. Can they do it?
It comes down to this here. CR in prime position to hold on. It's a major comeback. And for their last trick, the Mechanical Wizards will make Totem disappear.
There, just evading it. These magic puffs healing will be quite crucial. Hypercharge for Buzz going in. Boy is in trouble. The gems are down. Chitampo is low. He's eradicated. Humble, collect all the goods.
As well. Not the best of starts for Rival Esports when things need to do. Super from Chaos. We said watch out for it, and this is why.
Look at this! A complete and utter T1, but it should be a straight, easy walkthrough. Mario will score it. Reply Toads are making light work in the first minutes.
Great knockback though from the Gale, pushes him straight onto that slowing effect of the super. Twist used by Shu to stop him go for him. Chaos leads up shop. Maru's there for the pass to the mid. Or goes it himself, and Totem take another goal.
They want to make sure they land the mark as Maori now max stacks on this Classy, and he's dangerous as is Chaos. Hypercharge going in, he finds one with Graves the second goal, and it's a complete team wipe for Reply Totem. A goal and only 1 minute remaining.
Super the dodges shot, but Boss is going to be there at Tensai with a hyper. No turret to use. Humble, 50%. Crazy Raccoon have fallen short. And here we have 3 Humble guys who just happened to be the best Brawl Stars team.
But the shot, the second one from Tensai did find it. Everyone is so low. Who is going to be staying left standing? It's a rocket. Double kill for Tensai and Crazy Raccoon as a result. Who stand the chance in this set?
Gero gets tossed over his shoulder, a little pass forward for Kenji, but he gets the ball.
Accidental pass! An accidental pass into the hands of Gero.
And are speeding up. What a devastating push from the Jackie. An elevator wipe from the map. Joker can just walk in.
No! What a fumble!
When walking up on that Rico. And of course that Otis. Lenahi does of course have that counter crutch active, so will return some of the damage that he is dealt. But how do you stop this? Nice mute button being used there, and a great defense from Joe.
Pennytor is there. Maru chooses to go a different route. In he goes.
Big
5
damage.
Pro falls down. One from the middle. Start it. And Totem. Maru has the roll on this right hand side. Goes in with the tar barrel. Dino going to be caught in it as well. Slowed down and killed. Mortar already. But Maru's just going to go for that. Say goodbye to that.
Okay.
Short-lived.
Nice turret, bro. Goes there, Adinho tries to use his gadget to get extra credits built up, but he's not ready for Maru, who's now starting to flex on him a little bit. Showing off the mechanics behind the boxes. Firecrow's been pulled away from the middle of the map as well. Maru is running some deadly interference, and he gets a sharpshooter shot connects, but Gero's one away. Here comes Lana, big super, it's massive! And it strips all the time. Elevate still have a 2-star lead now in the last 10 seconds of the round.
Excellent tanking play for Elevate over here as RBM was reduced to super low HP. But Squeak is bound to start coming around this right side. Everyone's closed in. They gotta get a kill. Oh, and a buzzer beater.
Hypercharge Moya disintegrates though. This is looking bad. Colette out of the picture as well. Dive in from Tensai, looking to deal with Luffy. Fair enough, but Crazy Raccoon safe is down to 29%.
Tensai's gonna lock himself in this back right corner where he has to be addressed. He's a tough bow in. Whoa! Denied, but the ego still hits. 14% remains, and 5 seconds is not enough time for Elevate to get to Crazy Raccoon's high safe.
Aside from Orion, already leveled up once as well. Not the best of starts for Rival Esports, and things need to get super from Chaos. We said watch out for it, and this is why. They get the ball.
It's time to kick off our first semi-final. SK Gaming versus Humble.
Well, instantly they know well and ain't going with the launch pad over the right-hand side. Managed to pick one up, but there you see the gadget from B coming in. Rattled Hive gets the kill. Boss managing to add some damage to the safe. Only 3% so far, but not a bad start for Humble.
Semantic slowed up briefly. That is a free time to collect by Joker onto the safe. Yoshi tries to go over the super to shut down Semantic, but it misses. He's dodging everything with those supers. SK let Semantic have a crack at their safe. Traven brought it down to 75%. Boss with a free bullet storm there brings SK's down now to 66. Lana doesn't want to telegraph a launch pad use here. It's going to be another slashing from Semantic, but Joker is still healthy now with a hypercharge available. It's got to be careful. Semantic catches him through the wall. Boss with a hypercharge now, and Yoshi can't face tank it. He has to let the safe get chunked down. Semantic dodges more damage with yet another super. He is such a menace.
Luki coming back out of spawn. Few more walls broken by Boss, and Semantic having a real tough time once those walls did go down. Lene rolling on him, but should be
Joker
quite
cycle.
swiftly. The Joker gets the super unsafe. Hypercharge comes in from Yoshi. All down to Boss to get the defense, and he's dead too.
Dangerous now. Yoshi and Joker not the best at damaging a safe. And they can't give SK a lead, but Joker should be one shot away from super, which means yet another time to collect, and there it is.
Luki with super in hand as well, might be able to get Joker here.
Great
down,
hive.
and a wonderful kill from Boss, slicing through the mid now. Semantic and Luki will be joining him. Boss in a good spot, 75, and it's there. Can't tank it out, and Humble starts strong.
Just a little too much damage taken there by SK Gaming. One of those later fights gives Humble all the lead they need.
Well, Semantic free roam through the mid here and moving on still. Gadget being used there as well, considered getting out, but he just carries on going in. And this is huge off the start already. Already 50% of the SK safe's gone, and Semantic still lives.
Doing whatever he has to here just to pelt this safe down. Here's Semantic into the back line yet again, 22% and counting. Humble are going to run away with this one.
Another super from Semantic. He's happy with the damage he's got right now. A dash and a slash, 3% on the safety, and SK Gaming are barely clinging on. Yoshi has to body block all of this damage now. The Colt is a legitimate threat, and eventually it all comes crumbling down for SK. And he gets to play a nice little off angle now that will force Humble to group and come forward. Boss flashing that gadget already. Luki takes a hit, and that's the homemade recipe. Hits the spot.
It's Semantic hitting this pull, and that's exactly what they need at the moment. Only 30 seconds on the clock and no real moves being made. Starting to inch forwards now, and SK Gaming have nowhere to run. The back's against the wall. Semantic is
getting
this
there.
ball, wants it. Two of them line up. LNA pulled in and taken out by Humble. Backing up behind these walls.
Death taxes and a Semantic pull, baby, all guaranteed. And that gives Humble the lead. Now SK Gaming need to find a way to derive an advantage by being down 1 star. Joker takes a big hit. Here's the last call to create that map controller. Lenar, who's going to go for Luki. One more shot would do it. His gadget won't be enough to get the kill. But SK Gaming, it's Joker that gives them the lead. 16 seconds. 15 now as Lenar tries to hold position, but it's going to be Boss coming forward. Hypercharge pop for Joker if he needs to escape. Lenar, 5 HP, Lenar! Joker able to get out there with the pop, and Semantic takes a hit, but he's got to come forward. 3 stars is the difference, and they get the gene! That'll get the job done! In goes Lenar, caught out though, the sanding damage is real. Semantic will lead the way with a stun. Taken out, but Boss is here, healthy enough to walk it in.
Just about as Joker started to flank around the back and get some damage. Hypercharge used, and now Yoshi's has been charged. Lenane's got his super. Moving forwards, he's slicing through Luki here, but Semantic's there and waiting. Hypercharge as well. Can Semantic keep him off the ball? It's passed to the left, and SK equalize.
And now we start to see the game plan. Kenji dodging a lot of these Frank hits. And then Hypercharge there from Joker. Boss hit by 1 slash of that, but it's going to be Lenar stunned up here. Yoshi able to take Boss down, but how are you going to stop this now? Push it. He's got the goal anyway. Semantic, proud as a peacock right in front.
And taking him off the map.
He's an unreal role player, isn't he? Picking up a lot of these positions to try and stop tanks, for example, but this has gone terribly for SK. Humble, okay. Well, they'll take the first goal pretty comfortably.
Yoshi now going to be super down by the Frank. Got a gotcha gadget shot in there as well. Boss, Sweet Dream's still available. Chooses not to go for it. Waiting it out. Frank's got the super. Use it. Joker grabs the ball, but double stun. And the lineup's perfect. Another one, but the ball can't be passed. Yoshi dodges, but Semantic secures. 2 sets to 1.
Berry gets increased reload speed when he's standing in his own ice cream field with that star power he's picked up here. Now Lenar just doesn't have the damage to cut through this setup here for Humble. Yoshi trying to work that off angle. Hasn't built super yet. Isn't getting the free damage he was hoping for.
Look at that. Kenji already getting 2 supers. Like, they're just going to stand in these puddles and get them back. It's absolutely unreal from this Humble roster. Going to see Lenane going to get caught again by that swing. And Semantic just suppressing him down this left-hand side, and it's 50-0 already.
And Luki is cycling these supers like you mentioned, Trav.
They look lost. Lenane coming through the mid once more, eventually gets his super and gets some good damage in, but how much can he take himself? Not enough this time. Yoshi going to be looking for the shots back. Semantic still survives and might be able to 1v1 Joker out of the mech. 4% is all that's required, and they'll get just that. Humble, match point. A little bit of lane swap them for Lenane as he goes right instead of left this time, but so much damage can come in from Semantic, and the heals are there once more. Surely Lenane falls, but gets a lot of damage along the way too. And already, SK have got more percentage than the last, but still not looking the most healthy. Yoshi's going to fall down, and Joker backed off. Super used, and that should provide Semantic with enough HP to stay in this mid and get some more percentage. Lenane once more flanking around the right-hand side, but found Joker, Yoshi both solo and still yet to get a level 2. Super comes in from Luki, does fall down along the way. Lenane goes in aggressive, but dealt with once more. And SK have a problem they can't solve.
The line, and only one team here has a chance at the holy grail of our beloved esports. The line, and only one team here has a chance at the holy grail of our beloved esports. It's the 4th annual tradition, Crazy Raccoon versus Reply Totem.
4th time's the charm. That's what Reply Totem are thinking right now as iChaos already punches through the right side. Tensai in the Shadow Realm completely unable to defend, and already a goal for Reply Totem.
Backed up immediately, Mari lurking, has a super. Moya diving in though, fearless as he dives in on the enemy team. Low HP, a super shot, pierces it through! Tatampo puts up a butt!
Mid-super, see Tatampo is stopped in his drags, immunity to the stun. Maori's looking for the kill, Mauru going for the goal,
Moya tries to defend, intercepts it. Maori now trying to put this one in. Zitatampo couldn't get the stun. Reply Totem secures set 1.
Without a super, no old lobber to put some pressure to back CR up. They have to do it the old-fashioned way. Combat on all fronts, but this water makes it difficult to navigate. They have to go with a launch pad, and if they do that, they know Tara is just sitting, waiting for him. Finally, a little expansion from the red roster here, but they need plenty more space to work with and a lot of health points alongside it.
Returns to take his place on the right side. Note that Tenside's equipped with his hypercharge. He's going to go for the super, or at least to block things off so that Moya can get gem number 10 and run it back for Crazy Raccoon.
Tensai is fully committed, 6 HP, and he knows he's going down. Maru flanking left hand in. It's left to Shitapo to defend. Moya back line, holding on, fighting the clock, and plenty of totem brawlers, super distributed, trying to heal himself up here, and he's going to hold on in game number 1. Apex finest take the lead in this set.
Zitatampo just needs one more gem to start this countdown off for Crazy Raccoon. Moya's got all the heals in the world, and he's landing these shots on iChaos as well, keeping Reply Totem back. Just 10 seconds left for a countdown interruption. Tara trying to keep things back on the top side. Not a single threat now, approaching Crazy Raccoon's spawn, and they've done it. They've taken things back. Set number 2 secured. It's still a bit of a mystery as to what exactly is going to happen once this poison closes everyone in. But by the looks of things, with Moya hitting all these shots on the left side, it looks a little gruesome for Reply Totem.
The in-game has begun. Herbal Tonic on the ground and a castle being built right hand in. iChaos releases the super. Tensai doing the same. It's back and forth. CR grabbed the first, but they need the last. Moru falls, and CR grab an opening round. A cutoff on the right, there's just enough of an opening. No, a reset of the wall. Herbal Tonic on the ground. Shots from iChaos in the mid, and Mari reevaluating. They're looking at Shitapo now. They know he's a threat. They gotta bring him down. Heals going in, hypercharge galore, and it's CR holding on! Tensai survives! Game 1 for the Apex number 1.
This poison bound to start closing in soon. Hypercharge out from Maori. An aggressive super pops out Moya. He's so vulnerable. He's gonna need to channel all the dodges in the world to survive over here. Tensai keeps him up with a gadget. That's 1, 2, 3 for Crazy Raccoon.
Guys, a hop and a skip away. iChaos survives. Another takedown for him. Here goes Shitapo dancing down the middle of the map. Byron multitasking alongside him, and somehow Maori wins. No time spent by CR until right now on this hot zone.
iChaos now sending Tensai to the realm. It's going to keep him away. Even gets a takedown too. Zitatampo trying to get this takedown as well onto Maru. Consistently rushing down this Jesse, who's completely defenseless in close range. Maori now has a hypercharge, but he's kept low by Moya and Tensai.
Such a hot start for Reply Totem. Here comes a hypercharge to try and suffice the pushback there. Maori in an inconvenient location, but he gets the shot off. It's a trade. Jesse turret now placed against this wall, and once again, CR gonna be tested.
Reply Totem look invincible over here. Crazy Raccoon can't possibly stop them, and Reply Totem keep themselves alive. Zitatampo in, taken down by Maru. He's still alive. Tensai taken down in transit. Reply Totem trying to take this back, and they can get a super down for Maru. That's a great start. Maru on the left side, bit of a suboptimal matchup, gonna go for the hypercharge, breaking open all of these walls. Moya completely overextended on the right side, but Maru's in between a rock and a hard place. Here's a super down from Moya for the kill confirm. iChaos looking for all the dodges in the world. It doesn't look very possible. Maru taken down. Reply Totem have no options left, and Crazy Raccoon still dashing around on the point. It's 3% separating them from victory. Moya sticks around and sends them to match point.
They gotta hold the line though. This is what Shitapo does best. When back's against the wall, he relies on the 2 fingers by his side, and it's ZR climbing up once again.
Zitatampo looking for the kill on iChaos. Maori now returns to the battle. Big damage on Zitatampo, and all the wall break in the world. Moya gets a takedown. Reply Totem are counting up to 100, and a Tensai with a hypercharge. iChaos still trying to stay alive on the point. It's 3% left for Reply Totem. Can they do it?
It comes down to this here. CR in prime position to hold on. It's a major comeback, and for their last trick, the Mechanical Wizards will make Totem disappear!
It's a best-of-5 grand final between EMEA's Humble and Apex Crazy Raccoon.
Gems will be sitting in the mid for a while until the control is there, and Tambo's already got a nice foothold of this right-hand side. There's 2 Good placements from Boss. Force Mer over to that right-hand side. Tensai low here. Semantic getting some good spray damage and a nice fat splatter gadgets as well. Keeps him low, 300 HP. But Semantic's going to burn down in the meanwhile. It's unusual to see a Gene on the lane side as well as on this map. Normally the Gene takes the mid role, but it's going to give Humble some options. Shatampo will find then Luki on that right-hand side and gets the pickup. Meanwhile, our gems are quite evenly split. 5 for Crazy Raccoon, 4 for Humble, and now 6 into the pockets as Shatampo moves into a more aggressive place on that right-hand side. But a magic hand going to nowhere. You got to land those. You don't get many in the game.
No, it's going to take Luki a while to build up another one, and the gem carrier is down. Luki, of course, can scoop these up quite happily, but Boss is that dedicated mid-tier. That penny turret also providing a virtual 4th player here for Crazy Raccoon. It's too much pressure.
Boss walking forwards, and there was going to be obviously a takedown there. You've got to be a bit more reserved with your positioning power. All 3 members of Crazy Raccoon just sitting back full HP. They're waiting for the Humble push, and it's taking a time to get there, but with no utility, no pull for Luki. I don't really kind of see what they can do here realistically. The match is over, and it goes to Crazy Raccoon. A slow and sluggish start here for Humble. So much oil on the map on this left-hand side. Boss is really restricted as where he can go. Lucas going to be cautious there, just evading it. These magic puffs healing will be quite crucial. Hypercharge for Boss going in. Moya's in trouble. The gems are down and Shatampo is low. He's eradicated. Humble, collect all the goods.
He and Semantic can simply stand forward here and block passage for the rest of Crazy Raccoon. Humble, with the adaptation, with the lane switch, have gotten themselves a game in his first set.
Raccoon are getting some momentum.
Tensai just gets brought down by some of that squeak damage. Another hand to catch the turret that might actually be intentional, believe it or not. Shatampo moves up, hits that super. Luki goes down, 2 seconds left, and Humble keeps Semantic alive. Get down, Mr. President. With a 1-0 scoreline. Let's see how they navigate this. With the Frank up against the Gale, and Semantic already cops an absolute beating.
It'll be a very tough thing to push into a Gale with Super as well, and Humble know it. They're going to recollect themselves very quickly and start to whittle down Crazy Raccoon gradually along the way.
You've got to avoid the spawn camp here. He gets a throw out, and you're dealing with a Gale Super. Semantic suffers that. It's a hypercharge, in fact, so it comes in twice, and he cycles it a second time. That is terrifying. Boss still able to step up and fight. Great catch on Tensai. You almost had to, I tell you. Shatampo is low, he's had to be firing this whole time, and there comes a hypercharged super from Semantic. Gets him the 1, but Crazy Raccoon already have a distinct lead now. Yeah, the lorry's a problem here. Humble have to deal with that. Boss takes far too much damage on the approach, and Crazy Raccoon bounce back from a slow start. And super shot or use that super. Either way, they managed to get what they came for there. Keep Maru low on HP and blow Joker up in the middle seems to be the strategy. Here comes the Max, so he wants to go with the phase shift, but the Shockwave says no.
Just Mori defending this one out now. 1 goal between Crazy Raccoon in the semi-finals. Reply Totem looking good on this defense though. Mori holding off well, but Shatampo 1 super and this could all be over. Tensai has his, just looking for the hypercharge. Moya, hypercharge in hand already. Super's there. Tensai gets his stun on Joker as well. Shatampo's going to get the kill. Moving forward, CR going to get to Reply Totem out of there. Maru double knocked and Crazy Raccoon move on.
Once again, the East Asian region rear their head and say, we'll be taking a spot in the semi-finals. Hypercharge available for 2 Humble players, and Crazy Raccoon are about to run into the wood chipper.
How can you push into 2 hypercharges? Semantic going straight into the eye of the storm. Gets the stun there, Lori, and Luki can sit back and relax. Shatampo's going to come in with a lovely super perk. Is it going to be realistically enough? There's only 2% remaining. Boss coming back in now, trying to get that super, trying to get on the zone, and Humble do it. They get the set into a small lead. Shatampo forcing that left-hand side, but a nice mark hypercharge there from Luki, and Semantic staying firm in position. Looking to try to earn that hypercharge, of course. If he gets down to the safe, it'll be devastating. Tensai has his. That's a huge concern for Humble. I think he'll be so cautious now on defense.
But this is what we talked about. Set up shop in mid-arc and be immovable. Crazy Raccoon haven't been able to unseat Humble from this part of the map. Boss obviously wants to make sure he benefits from speed, and we're switching into a defensive stance here for Humble. They want to try and pressure Crazy Raccoon down before they think to come forward. Mark on Shatampo. Tensai level to star power. Scrappy's hitting hard. 49%. It's getting low. Moya in a present. There it is.
Semantic.
3 seconds.
He's got it. Mighty.
Gets Humble the round. a solo mission onto the safe with the Colette Super.
Tensai has got hypercharge as well, but Luki finds it.
He's
Gets
down.
the follow-up as well. The taps are on point, and now Boss coming forwards there. Not going to be popping Gadget just yet. Wants to reserve it slightly.
They're ignoring
Remember,
him.
Shitambo is on the safe. He is marked up, and he is getting consistent damage in for Crazy Raccoon.
Crazy Raccoon are ahead now. The Kenji gets to have his way with the safe and brings Luki down. Humble have got to respond. Super there from Semantic onto the safe for Crazy Raccoon. A slim lead here for Humble. Luki has a second bite at the apple. Still trying to get this Kenji out of the way. It's even at 67 apiece.
Great mark again from Luki popping the hypercharge, and they secure the right side of Tensai.
Here we go.
Semantic going in. Nice hypercharge and some great damage along the way. The time is ticking.
11 seconds left in the game. Shitampo has to go for a super to dodge the shot, but Boss is going to be there at Tensai with a hyper. No turret to use. Humble, 50%. Crazy Raccoon have fallen short. And here we have 3 Humble guys who just happened to be the best Brawl Stars team in the world.
As they approach the belt.
Down. This time it's Luminosity taking advantage. A pushback here, a hypercharge inbound as well. They're throwing the ball up. Luminosity moving forward. Patchy, not a lot of HP. They drag him down, a phase shift through. They missed the shot. Defense successful. And now a counter opportunity for Zeta Division.
Through, they're gonna need a pull. The dash, but he gets the gravity, but he grabs the ball. He gives him it. Zeta take it, heading straight to the semis. And Luminosity will be going home. Shred of damage they can do straight onto that safe, and they're going nowhere. Shitampo locking this down. Moya and Tensai joining him up top too, and this is a set to CR.
Absolutely systematic deconstruction of Reply Totem's defense here. Yeah, they can get the kills and damage, but none of it's been on the safe. Tensai steps up once more as Shitampo from the periphery will make sure the job is well and truly done. Tensai, as we expected in the mid there, as the powerful sidelanders of Spike and Sandy go at it with their opposite numbers. Mori, though, wins out against the Sandy. Tensai and Moya look to back away as Joker gets picked up by the Shockwave. Mori will hope to threaten here, lurk on that right-hand side, but Shitampo's back off spawn, and he'll collect that ball.
Maru the Bear, though, and Faux Fur used as well to get the shield activated onto it. Moya going to come forward, but not going to find anything against Maru here. The Bear doing so much work. Tensai's got the knock, but he goes down as well. No stun defense, and Reply Totem carry on from the previous set.
The Sandstorm dissipates a player advantage for CR.
Yeah, Joker's going to be able to get that dash with a sweet dance from Shitampo, sends him to sleep and puts him down. Tensai getting the dash forwards with a hypercharge, but Maru's got the defense cycled out, and CR have the answer to the Rosa. 1-1.
The barrier's come down and Maru's out in the open, gets brought down very, very low. Sandstorm is huge now. Crazy Raccoon can advance under cover of the swirling sands. Ball still cornered, but Mori might be in trouble here. That shot didn't quite connect from Tensai, but eventually they bring the Nita down. Mori tries to step forward, but the Shockwave's going to knock them back at 3 versus 1. And Crazy Raccoon, they're hungry. Blood in the water as Shitampo will walk it in.
Match point for Crazy Raccoon coming up next. So helpful for them. Mori moving forward in a good position to deal some burst damage. But Moya relieves some pressure now he gets this super. Clearly hit a good amount of shots here, and Maru focusing around the left. I think there was a Sweet Dreams miss there as well. But Tensai coming forward with a good super. And now the aggressive push surely should be a goal pass to the left. And Tensai going to slot it in. He actually missed the ball, but just gets it in with the help of a super.
It's unclear what
Crazy Crazy Raccoon now pushing the speed coming through, but they are falling behind. 37 now, 40% for Humble. And Crazy Raccoon haven't had a single look and pushed back deep into the spawn side now. They've got to regroup. They've got to find themselves yet again and going back to the first game as Humble playing this far better than before.
Yeah, Shitampo needs to build some supers. He cycled them well last time, but Boss wins his fight on the right. Shitampo gets behind them, but he's stunned up by Semantic Super. And this is a massive lead now for Humble.
It's just, again, it's a night and day difference. I mean, Humble come in, they lose the game, but then they come back like this.
Lord.
8% is all that is there for Crazy Raccoon. They've got a really talented entire game behind. They just can't do it. Humble are on the zone, 100 to 8. Crazy.
It's really what Sans is going to look to do here. Trade some health and potentially the mech here for the Blue Star. Okay, Walking Cane comes in, but all of a sudden attention turned in Sergeant's direction. He's one tap away from getting picked off, and Sans says, no mech, no problem. We got Blue Star and we got 2 extra.
Now the plugged in star power for Trishard will provide that additional maneuverability. And as team men find themselves in that back spawn side, as Revenant just sort of gearing things up. If they get Sergeant to gain super, then things dangerous. But he goes down. 7 stars over to SCMN.
Bobby there had the slow gadget ready for a potential engage, but eventually he has to use it anyway. Response still has the chance to close the gap with that dimensional door, but Sergeant slow. He draws Sands in. He gives his life up for it. Response now trying to get away through the door of his own, but he comes off second best, and that mark means Trishard is easy prey.
Zar was on a slither of HP but stays alive, and that's going to bring STMN the first win of today.
A super from Zar, able to 1v2, the life plant not even required. And from here, STMN can build their comeback. Another mark connecting onto Lola Trishard, a non-factor on that spawn. Sergeant taking a ton of poke damage as well as Response can only look on and play from medium range. At 85 and counting, STMN behind once more. Santa's going to go with the hypercharge. Throws down the Scrappy. Good amount of health here, and they do force Revenant away. Bobby comes out of the Shadow Realm on top, though now 2 versus 2 as Trishard is low as he gets 91 and counting. Response was hoping for more, but STMN now get themselves a lead. Sergeant steps up, will have to 1v2, but Sans says no, he's traded. And STMN, that's 2 on the trot to STMN, and so they did. Bobby trying to keep his distance here from Sergeant, who lines Sands up and brings him down. Response is more than happy to take this damage. They also get a free super out of Zar. They'll take that happily.
STMN are on borrowed time here now. The bear coming in from the left-hand side and the chaos in the mid. Sergeant there with huge explosions, and that is another goal. And most importantly, the set for Revenant. Inside there, the slow, the stun on Trishard, but nonetheless, the gems are still much more with Revenant. STMN, they've got 1 in the mid, they'll take it to 6, they get another one as well. We are all tied game. Sergeant needs to re-earn the magic hand as well. Bobby gonna get the stun on the gem carrier. Sands though, low HP, can't contest it. Trishard is still, the mute from Zara is huge, and that just might have bought some time.
The gems!
STMN, the countdown though, is gonna be hard to reset.
Sergeant able to pick up so many of those gems there now. Another magic hand to bring Bobby to his demise. Sands has no choice but to stand and deliver. A Sandstorm, though, won't help him close the gap as it's saving Private Sergeant. As Response heads straight to the top of the map to defend the Gene. Revenant E-Sports, bit of a throwback composition, but hey, and snapped them all up for himself. This could be the dying breaths of Revenant E-Sports.
When everything was looking bleak, Zar was the last man standing, and Revenant know that it's looking bleak. They've got to land this mark. This magic hand for Sergeant is now crucial. Sands trying to buy for all it's worth. Will it happen? Will Revenant get the reset, or is the India dream over? India are going home. STMN and North America.
Trying to stop that relentless charge from Tribe Gaming, which was once more started. Already a kill on the left side. Just need to see that pass up to Tyrant to make this one good.
And now Tyrant with a wide open net. The aggression paying off. A super shot in, and Tribe Gaming take the
lightning fast. 18-second goal here from Tribe Gaming. As K Gaming look to defend, stop that relentless charge. Tyrant is looking for a super more importantly than anything. He's got to contest Yoshi at mid. At the moment, he and iChaos are bullying Zulon. Already a takedown there. Ope with a solo lane victory, a double kill, and a clean one here for Ope just to pass it right down the middle.
Now in the mid, once again, an immediate drop of a gadget. B using the long distance here as Tyrant is forced away. iChaos holding on to a super as well. Yashi, ball control. A kick over to the right-hand side. Now a hypercharge inbound as well. Bottom right-hand corner. Shots are going down, being landed. It's a pickup here. The rattled hive inbound as well. Another spike super. A wide open net. Tribe Gaming can't move a muscle. It's going to be SK Gaming.
Teleport in and get some free damage. Zulon's pushing in. There's a lot of damage there. Tyrant's continuing to stuff him back into the back right corner. And the only hope is the respawning members of iChaos and Ope trying to take the damage with their invulnerability shield. But they're all out, and they're all out of health as Livy and Zulon and Tyrant all reign mutually upon this save.
Heavy fire going down. Tribe Gaming coming to life here. A lot of damage to show for it, but now back on defense. It's SK's turn with the TP in. Yashi getting a kill. A 5,520 shot as Ope looks to continue down as well. 20 to go, and SK have to get it here.
It has to be a massive push from SK and a colossal teleport in. Tyrant thought about tanking it. Here comes the teleport in. Yoshi's going to go for it. He only makes one connection. It's 53% remaining on the safe. Ope's going to go for it, but it's no good. Tribe Gaming take it back, and they take the set.
Crowd on their feet. Tribe Gaming fans